Yeah. Thank you. Far too kind. You're far too kind. I appreciate you for being here, man. And like my homie said, man, we in the building. You feel me? Give it up one more time for him, man. We in the building. One more time. Yes, we are in the building, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. I definitely do appreciate you being here. All right. I do not know why this is still up. Oh, did I do that one? Okay. But yes, thank you so much for being here, for coming in on another great Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Woo. It's been crazy. All right. But we here, we know what time it is, and we know what we came to do. All right. For those who do not know, my name is Marcus, aka E. Thank you so much for coming into the ACE of Spades podcast. All right. What we're going to be covering today is, like always, the way of the superior man. All right. That's what we're going to be reading from today. So yeah. This is in hopes of being a male I forgot the word. What is it called? Self-help? Self-help. Yeah, do self-help. All right. So that's what we're working on. Working on men's self-help. Ladies are also in here as well. They're also welcome to come in and chop it up with us as well. There's been plenty of women to come in and say, hey man, I never knew that, or even offer up their own experiences as well. And it's always appreciated. So please feel free to comment in the comment section. There's no, come on in. We're friendly. All right. We're friendly around here. It's not like those other podcasts is going to get on to you. We ain't going to get on to you. We're going to listen to what you guys say and appreciate everything that you give us. No Diddy, no Dizzle, man. Come on, dog. That one I'm talking about, man. Goodness gracious. Let off one time. Oh, man. No Diddy, no Dizzle. Is that a coincidence? Are they one and the same? Oh, shit. Let me find out that these is one of the same people. Says Diz Riz ENT, man. Shout out to Diz Riz ENT in the building, man. Yes. Because normally we would have some more people in here because Diz Riz also shares it out to his YouTube, but unfortunately we can't do it today. YouTube is tripping. I mean, not YouTube, I'm sorry. Facebook is tripping. It was tripping on me as well. Not letting me post. I had to prove that I was me for some reason. So that took up to 24 hours to do so. Of course, I had to wait until the whole next week to be able to post to you guys on Facebook. So nevertheless, I am glad you're here. All right, before we get started, I got to do my housekeeping real quick. All right, hit the like button. If you're on YouTube, hit the like button. I can't remember what it is for Facebook, but do the equivalent of that, right? I'm so not tech savvy, so please excuse me. Hit the sub button as well. You can sub and also hit the notification, the bell. Make sure you hit all so you'll know every time I post anything, anytime I go live, you will get the notification and you will be in the know. All right. Also, if you want to, you can donate to the stream. There is a ticker at the bottom of the stream right there. All right. A Cash App, you can do that. Some people put messages to them. Some people just want to remain anonymous as well. So however you want to do it, I'm cool with that. It'll help the channel grow and all that good stuff as well. So yeah, if you can't donate, hit the like button. That helps the channel as well. All right. If you would like to come up and discuss some things as well, feel free to ask to come up. I'll drop the link if you want to come up. Normally we have just lurkers that lurk around, and shout out to my lurkers. All right, if you're just lurking and just watching, that's cool with me as long as you hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Just hit the like button. That's all you got to do. But you can lurk all you like. Hopefully getting some of this some nice content and some nice point of views to help you out. All right, so without any further ado, let me go ahead and introduce the man of the hour, man, who's here to hold it down with me. If you don't know, he was born and raised in the city of Chicago. He has traveled from the Midwest and down south to pursue his passion in big and small screen storytelling with a bachelor's of science degree from Full Sail University in digital cinematography. You can find him on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and here on YouTube under the handle at Diz Riz ENT. You probably already saw him in the comment section already. All right. You can speaking of YouTube, he has several channels under the names Diz Riz Entertainment, Diz Riz Boondocks Reviews, Diz Riz Cinematic Reviews, and his cinematic gaming channel, Diz Riz TV Media. Okay. He also streams on Twitch under the handle Diz Riz ENT. He has an extensive experience in the production of wide variety of films, including those in the real estate industry and the music industry, documentaries, web series, commercial, feature films, and PSAs. All right, man, this dude is doing a lot. Check him out. Check him out. You can check him out or check out his videos on YouTube under the handle DizRizENT, or visit his website at www.DizRizENT. I'm sorry, DizRiz.com. All right. But if you want to get, if you want to see some of that work, get some of that work done, you feel me? All you got to do is go to his business page, which is www.DizRizENT.com. And lastly, man, he got that merch, dog. All right. He got some of that fly gear, man. If you want to go get some, please check it out. There's been several people who, include myself, who's on the podcast, who was seen rocking his gear, man. Please check him out. All you have to do is go to the website, www.DizRizENTmerch.com, and get you some of that fire gear. You feel me? All right, man. So without any further ado, please put your hands together and give him a warm welcome to none other than Mr. Diz Riz ENT. Man, what up? Oh man, there you go. Hey, what up?
What's up, bro?
Hey man, how you doing today?
I'm cooling. Hey, the business website is back up and running, and it's back in full effect. Like the ACE of Spades podcast, back like it never left. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, been on some grinding.
All right. That's what I love to hear, man. Before we get into it, let me check out some of these comments real quick. Where's Kawana? Okay, Chi-Town. Oh man. Kawana is, hopefully she's somewhere around here. Hopefully she's somewhere. Hopefully she'll pop up. She'll pop up every now and then, man. That's one of my favorites right there. So yeah, hopefully we'll hear from her. I haven't talked to her in a minute. And then Jacquard Lee says that intro was longer than a Walgreens receipt. Man, wee! I tell you what. All right, we are.
Why you shopping at Walgreens though?
Hey man, you gotta get that medication, dog. You know what I'm saying? Get
the VA get it to you for free, don't it?
Get rid of that itch sometimes. You know what I'm saying? All right, so
they got that penicillin on deck. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, man, I'm happy to have everybody in here. And hold on, wait a minute, because how you say that? That's your peoples, right?
Nah, I don't know who that is.
Oh, my bad. I thought that was your people.
Chumana Kia.
I am so sorry. I seen Chi-Town in the building, so I immediately associated you with Diz Riz. So I apologize for that. I thought that y'all might have. Yeah, it's the equivalent to racism, isn't it? Like we don't all know each other from Chi-Town. Like,
hey, not to 10. You from Chicago? We cousins. That's Kim folks over there.
Hey, well, if you know Kawana, tell Kawana to get on up in here, man. We definitely love having her here. True Monica. Okay, all right. Thank you so much for that one. Well, welcome in. All right, so again, we're reading from the book, The Way of the Superior Man. But before we do that, Way of the Superior Man, just in case any of those want to get in follow along. But before we do that, what's been going on with you, Steve, man? How's everything going?
Man, just grinding. Just grinding. Hey, I'm gonna send another shout out for the post office. Anybody want to work for the post office? Hey, they are hiring. No drug test, no nothing. Hey, just go ahead and apply and you can get the job.
There it is. All right, there it is. All you gotta do is go get that job, right? So yeah, nothing wrong with that, man. Any new projects coming out?
I'm working on some stuff. I had to blow the dust off my NK3 earlier. You know what I'm saying? I kind of got upset, you know what I'm saying? So I got on the pass and started working on some stuff. So Working on some more intros for my channels and stuff like that, trying to get my channels back up and going. That's about it, really. That's about it. Just ready to make this Texas move. It's coming.
Okay.
It's coming up soon. It's coming up soon. Oh, we.
Now I know I don't know if you're into Black Ops at all, but they do have a new Black Ops coming out. And you know what? I thought about you because of your cinematic channel. And I know that I don't know if you heard, but they were adding in theater mode back in there. Is that something that you're looking to purchase?
If you value our friendship. No, but you know what though? Truth be told, with the Black Ops joint, I did enjoy the theater mode. That's when I really started up my gaming channel back in 2018, with the theater mode from Black Ops. And I was able to get different angles and set, keyframes and stuff like that. So it was pretty dope. It was pretty dope. I think, was that the one we linked up on? No, we linked up on World War II. It was either Black Ops 4 or World War II or something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, I can't remember. But yeah, it is what it is.
All right. Yeah, definitely when they mentioned it, I was like, okay, homie probably he's probably getting that one. Just off of the cinematic theater itself. So all right, well, cool.
From Houston, Texas. Okay.
Yeah, True Monica says I'm one of Naptown fine chocolate. Fine chocolate, not just regular chocolate. For those that was wondering, it's fine chocolate. All right, there's a difference. Go Google it. I need a post job. Oh, okay. Hey, I hear that. She also says I'm tired of the pharmacy. Wait, working at the pharmacy? I would think that was a pretty good job. Working at the pharmacy. Just moved from Texas. Okay. All right, cool. Well, where'd you move to? You moved from Texas to where? I'll be curious to know. And you can always plead the fifth on my questions. You do not have to answer any of my questions. I'm just curious. I just want to know. Because I got some. I know people out in Houston. I can't say I'm from.
I got camp folks down there too.
Okay. Yeah. I'm in Texas, but I'm not. I'm not in. Okay, back to Nap. Okay, what made you make that move back? How is Nap? You know what you referring to, Steve?
It said Naptown.
Is that Minneapolis? Or is that somewhere in Chicago?
If she's talking about no, because man, it could be Naperville, but I'm not 100% on that. Naperville, Illinois, Naptown, but I never really heard of Naptown.
Okay, all right. Hey, I'm gonna leave it right there because I do not want to get Steve started on Chicago.
No,
okay.
no, I mean,
Yeah.
no, I really can't think. I'm lost on that one. I'm clueless.
All right. Well, welcome back to Naptown. I'm pretty sure that they missed the finest of chocolate. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You
okay,
can't go. Indianapolis. Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah. I know a little bit. I've been around these parts. You know what I'm saying? I know a little something. Amber alert too high. Oh wow. Okay. God damn. What the Amber alert for? All right. Well, bet. Oh, in Texas or what? Because I know I hear the Amber alert going off a lot in Texas. It's somebody always from San Antonio or somewhere around that area going missing. But yes, nevertheless,
that though. I don't understand. In Texas, everybody carrying a gun in Texas,
man. Hi in Houston. Yeah, yeah. I think I've gotten a couple of Houston ones as well. But again, you got it's not some of them are not kidnaps, and if they are, sometimes it's family members, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes it'd be like kids just missing too. You know what I mean? Like they just walked off and just didn't want to go to school or whatever.
Okay.
Got tired of being at the house, I guess. It was
We
like,
get them a lot when I was at Bragg. When I was in North Carolina, them shits used to go off all the time too. So I kind of feel you on that.
Yeah, they don't build kids like they used to back nowadays, man. So yeah, they think they got rights and shit. We didn't have rights back then.
No, sit your ass down. That was your right.
You know what I'm saying? I was way older when I first heard of, and I think one of them kids probably told me of what was it, emancipation, being able to emancipate yourself or whatever. I still don't know what that is, but I heard it, so I was like, maybe I should emancipate myself. Then I was like, man, I ain't got no job, I ain't got no food. My mama always told me about what I what I didn't have. I was, wait a minute. Let me go ahead and stay right here until this is over with. But yeah, so all right, we're gonna go ahead and get right into this thing as usual. It was supposed to be we're gonna go ahead and roll with it. Thank you again, Steve, for coming through. I really do appreciate it, man.
That's all good, man. Hey, well,
Yes, sir.
hey, Lee, you in the comments, man? Jump yourself in here. I'm trying not to get banned.
He's busy. He's busy. He's a busy person. So we're gonna let him do what he's doing. But
Hey,
again,
I've been on a positive note. I've been trying not to curse as much. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm tired of getting kicked off of Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? I can't talk to people. Barely can talk to people that's in my party. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to shoot and have fun. That's it. That's
yeah,
it.
I just got my rights back to talk. So I've been also trying to you know, keep it low. Who is single? Like single, like what? Like single ready to mingle single? I think I'm sorry, what's his name? Jakar Lee is definitely single. The guy that's in the comment section, he is definitely single. Definitely talk to him. He loves this guy right here. Oh man, I cannot, the stories that have been told about this guy is, I can't even repeat them on YouTube. I'd get kicked off, but definitely check out Jakar Lee, man. He's your man. He's your man. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this thing, man. We're gonna go to chapter 23. All right. So it's part for those that are following along, it's part 3, working with polarity and energy. All right. Um she said ready to mingle. I hear that.
Yeah.
Negro, you don't know my life. I know it well enough to know that you the man. And he got a high KD. So 23, chapter 23 is your attraction to the feminine is inevitable. Okay. Your attraction to the feminine is inevitable. All right. So it's gonna start off first, like usually gives it like a little synopsis about what's going on, right? So it says masculine men are attracted to forms of feminine energy, radiant women, beer, music, nature, etc. If a man tries to hide his attraction, it reveals some degree of shame with respect to his own sexual core. All right. So let's go ahead and get right into this thing. If you are reading from chapter 26 again, or I'm sorry, 23. If you are like most men, you probably hide the amount of sexual attraction you feel towards women every day at work, on the street, and in the grocery store. You see women that turn you on. Sometimes you might want to have, relations with them, right? With them, but many times the feeling is more of a wave of refreshment washing through you. All right. Seeing in especially radiant woman can fill your whole day with delight. A woman exquisite scent can transport you to an enchanted paradise. A woman's smell can melt the moment into sheer beautytude. I don't know what that is. But yeah, how many of y'all experiencing that?
I guess it's beauty and attitude combined.
Okay, I'll go with that. You know what I'm saying? What you think about that right there?
Hey, that last statement is so true. It's so true. It's one of the carriers. I don't name drop, but it's one of the carriers at work. Every time she come in, she in the building. When she walk past, you already know.
Dude, them scents.
Man, like she wears some
Ah,
type of oil. I'm talking about had a whole area lit up, and it's not that old school church goer, old lady scent. You know what I'm saying? Where they just feel it smell like they sprayed the whole bottle. It's just like a hint. So when she walked past, oh, that's blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Like that's very attractive. Now she's 60. Um, so not my type, but you know what I'm saying? Like still, I'm pretty sure like she'd get a man's attention, just with her scent and then her attitude too. She has a very, very positive attitude. So goes hand in hand. That sin, that attitude, definitely.
Oh man, I'm with you on that one. I definitely think that that is spot on. Because we do find, you know, we do find ladies attractive, right? When we're out and about, you know what I'm saying? You look, you see, right? It's out there. We're all people, right? We're all grown-ups. We see it, we recognize it. Sometimes, you just got to give props to those who put in that work sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
congratulations to you for keeping it looking good. You know what I mean? But that smell too, though. Oof, that goddamn smell, man. It's crazy because it varies. I feel like it varies depending on race as well. like I feel like there's one that's like has a candy type of smell to it almost. Some herbal essence type smell to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you got like your home base, your cocoa butters and shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, your bath works and beyonds type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I wonder if I don't know, you think it does that come down to culture
No,
sometimes?
I feel you. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, you don't see it too often. Well, let me rephrase that. Mostly on the women of color. They wear a lot of, what I'm saying, like, not extravagant scents, but different scents, to get your attention.
Mm,
You don't see it too much on the Caucasian persuasion. You don't see it that much. It's mostly the hair mousse. They mostly put stuff in their hair to make their hair scented versus colognes and perfumes and stuff like that. Now you do have some older ones. I ran a few. I mean, ran into a few, not ran a few, but ran into a few
wait
older
a minute.
ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, that they might come up to the counter and stuff like that, and you can smell them. I mean, it's not my type of scent, but you can tell they spray some perfume on. But I don't really see it too much on the Caucasian side. It's mostly the women of color that I
Man, shoot,
noticed.
I was smelling them Vikings. Woo! Back in like junior or high school. Oh
Hmm.
man, they love that shit they sprayed on them. Oh man, it's like bubble gum or some shit, man. Wasn't my cup of tea at the time, but I mean, I definitely love my cocoa butters, type of scents. But yeah, I definitely noticed it was a different smell, depending on the women that you come across.
Right.
So I just find it funny that they were talking about smells. It took me there. The book also goes on to say that there are two ways to deal with your daily of attraction to the feminine: wisely and foolishly. To respond wisely, you must understand why you are attracted to whom. The sexual essence is always attracted to it. It's energetic, reciprocal. Masculine men are attracted to feminine women. Feminine women are attracted to masculine men. Balanced men are attracted to balanced women. All right. About 80% of all men have more masculine sexual assets. Uh, uh, I think it's asset. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. don't repeat that. This man of hold on. Woo! This man of which you are probably one are attracted to all things feminine. Not just feminine women, but anything with feminine energy, anything with a radiant, alive, and living, relaxed and moving. You know, first let me tell me what you think.
I feel that. I feel that. I'm more of a balance. I'm more of a balance. I can get with you if I need to. You know what I'm saying? But I'm more. I'm more. I'm more passive aggressive. When I was younger, I was the opposite. I was definitely a masculine man. You know what I'm saying? More, you know, like I check that shit in the dough. You know what I'm saying? I still have my points. You know what I'm saying? I still have my points. Like when motherfuckers hit the airplay button, you know what I'm saying? When yeah, yeah, I still have my points. I can get there. You know what I'm saying? But I normally try to be passive aggressive, try to think about the situation before I go into it. So that's why I would say I'm more of a balance. balance, but but that scale can tip. I'm not a Gemini. I ain't no Libra, but that scale can tip, and you can see the other side, and that other side ain't pretty. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that. I feel that. You know, but I do feel opposites attract too. You could have, a masculine man with a balanced woman. It depends on what they're looking for.
Yeah, 100%. Hey, look, I don't agree with the attracted to anything feminine now, because
Oh
I
no,
don't know about all that playing. It's 2024 now. You gotta
I
be
skipped over
correct.
that. I
Say
skipped
what
over
you
that. I wouldn't even. I
say
skipped over
what you
that fast.
say what you mean and mean what you say. And
I'm still
every-
looking at the sexual.
everything ain't for everybody. Okay, I don't care how you dress it up. All right. So with that being said, yeah, I think that there is an attraction. Of course, So yeah, that goes without saying. Feminine energy gets you out of your head and into your body. Music, beer, nature, women, they are all forms of feminine energy. That's kind of crazy. I wouldn't have put music in that category.
I
Um,
would.
you would?
Yeah. Like R&B. Back in the day, that was how you get the girl. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
know.
yeah, but I was
You
listening
know
to
what I'm
Lil
saying?
Jon and the East Side Boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It
No,
didn't
I
have me.
feel you. I feel you. I had a little R&B swag to me too. You know what I'm saying? Depending on you know the young lady I was with at the time. You know what I'm saying? But now, shit, they listen to the harder shit than us. They listen to Sexy Red and
Drill.
you know what I'm saying, drill. Like, damn, bitch, can you stop? Shit. Yeah, I just asked you what you cooking for breakfast. Damn.
Yeah, over there ski. Like, wait a minute, hold on, baby, calm down. Wait a minute. Yeah, yeah. I think that yeah, that's why I'm like, man, because I was thinking of some of the music. I'm like, man, I don't know if I would consider this feminine energy, but I guess there's something in there. I
I
don't know.
mean, shit, all the baby making music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got
No,
Shy.
I'm not saying that there's not feminine music out there. I'm just saying that some of my catalog may not be, you know, considered that. But yeah, if you look
No,
at some of
baby.
those, I can definitely understand what you're saying. Um,
But I don't know
going on,
about beer though. I don't know about beer. Nah, I'll take that one out. I'll say liquor, but not beer. Not beer.
not here,
Nah, man.
man. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can try to re-engineer this thing. Is it things that are used to get to the feminine energy?
Maybe. Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? If
But
we go from that route, then yeah, I can see that.
okay. I'm sipping the
Yeah.
beer, she's sipping the margarita or something like that. Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Because not everybody is like True Monica and is the Naptown's finest chocolate, right? So sometimes you might have to take a couple of shots. some of that, some of them hard features lined up and even kind of softened up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're like, you know what? Maybe it's not that bad. Uh
Hey, I
let's
just thought about that Missy Elliott video.
yeah, did the start to look like Halle Berry? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Moving on. It is not just a visually gorgeous woman who attracts you. If a woman is free and radiant in her feminine energy, you are probably attracted. Sometimes more attracted, sometimes less attracted, but always attracted. At least enough to steal a glance at her form. This attraction is not only natural but healthy. It's a sign of polarity, the same kind of natural flow and polarization by the electrical flows between the positive and negative poles. All right, of a positive negative poles of a battery. It is nothing to be ashamed of. It's why there are women and men, or men and women, right? The nature of nature is polarity, from the magnetism that flows between the north and south poles of the earth to the attraction that flows between your masculine core and the feminine radiance of a woman. Now, see, I'm digging this. I'm digging this. All right, because yes, some ladies are gorgeous. All right, you're gonna steal a glance, checking out that form, as they said. You know what I'm saying? And admiring, right? and it's healthy. I think that a lot of times it's been shown to not. I think it's something that's been kind of beaten to us to be not that way, but it's like it's in our DNA, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna look, especially those heifers. I hate to get a little bit off topic, but those heifers in the gyms, they be trying to set up people and stuff like
Yeah,
that. Like
yeah.
we're just natural creatures, no matter what gender you are. You're gonna be looking, you're gonna be seeing what's going around, you're gonna be observing, your surroundings. Right now, that's not to say that people aren't, on both sides, male and female, that there's not creeps, right? But just for the mere fact that somebody glance, you're like, oh, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold the horse stops. You
But
know,
my whole thing is that they set up from the jump when they put on the
come on,
outfit.
man. Come
You
on,
know what I'm
man.
saying? Like
Come
they
on,
already setting up. They trying to get some go viral. You know what I'm saying? Like
man.
you put on them. You know what I'm saying? Them spandex shorts. That lift up everything. Come on, man. Come on, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You already know you're gonna get somebody gonna be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody gonna look. Old girl gonna be like, hey, damn. You see that? You know what I'm saying? Like you know.
Come on now. Talk to him. Talk
It's
to
just
him.
gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. So you just trying to get attention from the get go, and
You
some of
feel
it is I think it's more or less it's not confident. It's more or less them. I think they're trying to build up their confidence doing that.
man, I think it's hmm, again we're off topic, but I think that it's validation. And I think nowadays validation is currency. So you're they're looking for that currency of validation. Which we as men, I think we talked about this in podcasts before this, but just stop giving them that currency.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, stop giving that currency, man. But yes, naturally we are going to look. It's just in us, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you ever been with your woman. You ever those in the comment section, have you ever been with your woman and tried to sneak a peek? Uh, Not me. I have never done that. I've never ever done that because I'm faithful. Okay. So
I'm not. I'm not. I'm a gentleman. Like you know what I'm saying. I'm not just going like damn. You know what I'm saying. Like turn my head type shit. You know what I'm saying. But you know, uh, I'm a glance. You know what I'm saying. Like but I ain't about to be hawking. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you know,
no, man, I think there's a difference. Yeah, you're right, man. There's a difference between, being thirsty and just admiring the scene. It's like a good, pretty sunset. You know what
hmm
I'm saying? Or a very nice bird, right? You don't have to go kill this stuff and then mount it. You can just, enjoy it from afar. You know what I'm saying? Let it keep doing its thing and continue to spread love
hmm
and joy as it walks down aisle four. So yes, I definitely agree with this one. The poles are opposite. That's the reason why we are the way that we are. You know what I mean? So I mean, it makes sense to me. What about you?
Oh yeah, it definitely makes sense. You know, I definitely agree with this whole passage right here.
Okay, all right, bet. I actually got so this is going to be a quick one because I thought we were going to have more people on, so I figured it would have taken a little bit longer time to kind of go through the material. But we're kind of going through it pretty quick, so this is going to be a quick podcast. All right, just a heads up. But if you feel uncomfortable with your attraction to women, the book further says, you are probably uncomfortable with your own masculine essence. If you feel it is demeaning for a woman to be the object of your polar attraction, then you have probably disowned your masculine core. You have in I'm sorry, I lost my spot. You have what was I at? Disowned your masculine core and have interjectly in what is that word? I forgot what the hell. Okay, interjectively masculated.
Oh,
I think I might.
you
Did I
skipped a
spell that
couple.
wrong?
You skipped a couple. Let me see. I think you went down like three paragraphs.
No, no. Did I? No, no, no. Battery radiance. Oh shit! Did I?
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, because we were talking about the if you feel uncomfortable. Well, hold on. It's not
Not
just
visually
the visible
gorgeous. No, no,
gorgeous.
no. Yeah, no, no, no. I'm on the right one. I'm on the right one. So yeah. So some what was I at? Interjectically emasculate yourself by demanding and suppressing your native desire. You are negating your sexual essence rather than being at home with it. All right. So agree, disagree?
Okay, I see where you at now. Okay, okay. I thought we just went over that one. If you feel
Yeah, I think
uncomfortable with
I
that
messed
picture,
that
when
one
you
up.
get fully uncomfortable with your own masculinity. Yeah. Um.
I think the word is energetically, but I think I messed that one up. I couldn't say it for some reason.
Uh, I can kind of agree with that passage, because nowadays most men are keyboard warriors. They're in the DMs more than approaching women. So they have to get out and explore, talking, or talking and socializing with women, to build up that confidence. If they're just behind keyboards, just sliding in women DMs, a woman can tell you anything. Well, they'll tell you anything anyway. Just to keep you guessing and keep you, interested or whatever. But if face to face, you can actually read a person. That's how you can learn to read a person and learn, what they're capable of. Besides what you see what your mom or your sisters do or your aunties. Um, Going out and mingling, like Monica said earlier, just mingling with folks, then you can get the grasp on reality with that. But I don't I don't know. Like with like disowning your masculine core, I don't with that is that's I don't know about disowning the masculine core. Like, maybe being soft or being a nerd or whatever, being a geek, but eventually it's gonna come out, and it's not gonna come out the right way. When you try to display that masculine core, so disowning it. But most women not attracted to non-masculine men anyway. They want something. A feminine woman wants something masculine in their life. So you're not even gonna get their attention anyway if you're not masculine, or if you're not coming off a certain masculine way. To grab their attention. You know what I'm talking about? Your mic muted.
Appreciate that, man. Yeah, sorry about that. No, yeah, you're right, man. I think you're right in your perspective. However, I do agree with I wholeheartedly agree with this sentiment, because I think that society now is kind of trying to do the upside down thing, where this isn't that and that isn't this type of thing, or where this is that and that is this type of thing, to where to be ourselves is kind of frowned upon. So I think that there are people who kind of curve that, um, in hopes of appeasing to society, and I think that that is, in a sense, disowning your masculinity, um, to the fullest. And I think that that's why, um, some it doesn't turn out for some men, good for some men, in that aspect, because they do become those beta men, right? That I've heard people
Those
speak
city
of.
lovers.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So I think that it is important for them to for us as men to be able to acknowledge and to adhere by our masculine core, because those are what they really want. And because I mean, it's some oh man, I've seen in some of these situations men who, like, it's one thing to, like, you yourself say, okay, hey man, I don't want to be a man, right? I like, it's crazy out here, so I want to conform to what society says a man is, instead of my own natural, being. So you have those guys, okay, cool. But ones the ones I can't stand, is the guys that do it for profit. Those are the ones that are just despicable to me because they will down a man for being a man, the same man that they are, they'll down another man for being that way. And then lo and behold, it comes out years later that this guy is exactly the man that he's been downing the whole time. And it's like, and I get it. It's lucrative business. It really is. It really is. Look, to talk bad about any gender is really lucrative business. Um, so but it's only lucrative. I think it's more lucrative when you have a man talking about against men. That's a bigger lucrative business than a woman talking against men. I think that that's still a very lucrative business, or a man talking about down about women. I think that's another lucrative business as well. But and women talking about, so when you got your own sex talking about down about their own sex, I think that that is definitely a that's crazy. That's crazy to me because throughout the experiences, what men go through, right? And how sometimes difficult and treacherous being a man could be, right? Um, it's dangerous,
Mhm.
right? It's not. I'm not saying it's not dangerous for women either, right? They have their own pocket of danger that they have to deal with as women, but we also have our pocket of danger that we got to deal with as men. So the fact of kind of shunning men or pretending as if you are better than thou, the Messiah, then just in order to get money in women, um, I think that's pretty despicable. So I think that yes, if I think that men should adhere to what it is to be a man, unapologetically. What
No, I
says you?
feel that. I feel that. I feel that. You
And
know,
that's all.
like, cause like you mentioned, old buddy that got caught up. You know what I'm saying? Like writing books and all this other shit. He was, like bashing men and all this other stuff. He was like the main one. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? And I can't remember how it happened. Either he got somebody knocked up or his wife came out and said so. I can't remember, but yeah, like yeah, if you can't be real with yourself, you ain't real with nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's you have to, like the book said. You know what I'm saying? And I think we said this even before, like going into the David Dieda's book. You know what I'm saying? Um, like you have to be 100 with yourself before you can be honest with anybody else. Be 100 with anybody else. Uh, or you just make up bullshit. You just lie you breathe just to lie, or lie just to breathe. Either or, you're not gonna be 100. It's always gonna be an excuse. It's always gonna be some BS. Versus just being 100% and being straight up for it and be like, this is it. This is what it is. And just going with that. Me personally, I sleep way better when I say, "Fuck this shit." And go ahead about my business. I'm not gonna do it. And I feel way better. Yeah, it might hurt some feelings and stuff like that, but it's not on my conscience. Like, damn, I said I was gonna do this and I didn't go through with it. Versus just saying, I ain't interested in it. You know. Oh, you might.
I'm gonna get the hang of this mute button in a minute. I promise. Moving on. I agree with what you said. Moving on. Any negative attitude you have about your attraction to women is a sign of fear. Somewhere along the line, you learn that such attraction is bad or evil. That's what I was talking about before. Your attraction to women, all kinds of women, is natural, normal, and beautiful. In fact, it is an aspect of the same desire that will ultimately lead you towards your spiritual freedom. Anything to say on that?
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that because if you look at most men, and I'm speaking, yeah, I just speak on the male side of the standard. Most men that bash women and stuff like that, have never experienced a woman, a real woman, and they, talk down and talk down to them or talk shit to them. You know, doing that, you would never get a woman. In certain ways that you have to manipulate the playing field, just like they manipulate. People always manipulate to get what they want, right? So, uh, there's certain things that you have to compromise. I use that c word. You have to compromise, to even the playing field versus saying manipulate. Manipulate sounds harsh, but when you compromise, it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You're getting on their level. You're sacrificing something to get something. It's the same thing.
Wait. Did you say manipulation and
And
compromise is the same thing?
sort of, kind of on the same playing field.
Okay,
Well, the
walk
way
me
I'm
through that
saying,
one.
the way I'm saying it, like,
Okay.
okay, like if you tend to like to go to Cane's, but she want to go to Red Lobster, you compromise and say, okay, we're going to Red Lobster, right? But manipulating it, saying that you never even like Red Lobster, but you're gonna go anyway just to get them draws. It's the same. It's kind of on the same line, so to speak. You feel where I'm going?
I think I got lost. I think I got lost somewhere.
You feel what I'm
Not
saying?
because of you, but because of
Like
me. I think I got lost somewhere.
because okay, like say for instance, you never wanted to go to Red Lobster. Come to find out you're allergic to shellfish. You know what I'm saying? And
All right.
you just go to manipulate the situation to manipulate the night, so to speak. To see if it's gonna be a one night versus compromising and going anyway and be like, I don't want that. I want to do the steak, this and that, whatever. Or whatever, and actually tending to enjoy it or becoming a date routine versus just manipulating the situation just to get the draws for the night, so to speak, and never talk to
Okay.
it.
I think I'm not able to connect the dots.
Gotcha. We carry
And
on.
this is why. The reason why I can't is because I think that when I think of compromise, I don't think of necessarily maybe completely seafood or completely steak, right? Then I would probably say like an Outback, right? So for me, that would be the compromise because it's not necessarily just a steak or a seafood, it's both, right? So you can have both, you guys can get what you want in the setting of what you want it. So that to me would be the compromise. Manipulation to me would be purposely misleading or deceiving somebody, I guess, in order to get what you want.
Mhm.
Um so in this case, I guess, in the food scenario of where they wanted to eat at, the goal is just to eat, right?
Yeah.
It's not for any type of I'm trying to think of a YouTube friendly word. I know I've been saying it, but intercourse, right? So intercourse is not the goal in that situation. It's just to eat a steak and a lobster or something like that, right? Seafood and steak. Surf and turf, I think is what it's called.
Mhm.
So food is the objective on that front. But then when you add in the intention of
The one
of
night,
of trying to get
yeah,
lucky that night,
yeah,
then that's
that's the
something
manipulation.
different because then you're saying, okay, you know what? If I and that's not even manipulation, I don't think. I'm trying to think of a good example for manipulation. Who in the comment section got a good manipulation in the comment section? Let me know. Because I know I used to manipulate my cousins out of their French fries, right? I used to eat most of my stuff and then be like, hey, you know, I'll give you this for this, right? Even though I know that they're getting less than what I'm getting, right, in return. But because I levered something, it kind of, I guess, made it to where it was manipulation.
Mhm.
But I
That's,
think there would
that's
have to
the
be a
same.
lever there.
That's the same thing, though.
No,
I mean,
compromise is something different though. Compromise is
no,
where
I
you
get it. I get what you're saying, but I'm saying
okay
it's almost on the same playing field. It's almost on the same line.
to get what you want.
Yeah, yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm. Yeah, both of
Yeah. I was just trying to figure out a good way to like real life scenario this thing. Cause if we going to Red Lobster or to any seafood place, I'm getting some. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. This is
them.
this
They went out of business
is
now.
not, yeah, I know, man.
Yeah,
I don't even know how they had the beehive. or at least Beyonce
Yeah.
talking about and made a song and everything. I thought that would have been good.
Excuse me.
But apparently it wasn't good enough. So goodbye, cheddar biscuits. You know what I mean?
Not
But
the
yeah,
shit.
man. Y'all argue about it in the comment section, man. Or educate us in the comment sections. Let us know about what's what you think about what we were just talking about as well. Leave that in the comment section. All right. All right, we're gonna press forward with that. Oh yeah, well, before we go forward, yeah, that was kind of what I was saying as far as it being bad or evil. I think that's the society portion of it, right? So we're afraid to be ourselves. So I think that it is a sign of fear as well as someone. It says you learn that such attraction is bad or evil. So I think that is a learned thing. I think that society kind of pushes that in order to make men more docile. Um, but pressing on, your desire for a woman is an aspect of your desire for pleasurable openness. Your confession of desire is a confession of your desire to embrace life, to embrace life. Wait, to embrace life. Did I do that twice? To embrace life, to relax into openness so that all opposites, including masculine and feminine, find the unity and love is to be spiritually free. Eventually, you will recognize that all desire is an aspect of your native impulse to give love. From beginning to end, your attraction to women can be seen as the essential gesture of your heart, your desire, your love, and unity. What do you think about that, man?
Yeah, I agree with that. Definitely. Definitely. You know, when I dropped the 143, in any relationship, I'm explaining why I have love for this woman. It's the reason why, that we're still talking. It's the reason I, you know, why I do what I do to make sure that we're talking daily or whatever, to keep her attention, because it's a lot of Joes in the world, but it's only one Steve. You know what I'm saying? So I want to let her know. And it's almost like that pedestal situation that we talked about before, to let her know, like, yeah, out of all these other women out here, or like if you want to get biblical, you can eat from any tree in this motherfucker, but this one mine. You know what I'm saying? Don't eat from that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, like to keep it, just to keep it blunt, and let her know, like, I ain't pulling no punches. I ain't trying to manipulate or sway you a certain way. If you ain't with it, you ain't with it. But this is why I care for you, and we can keep it pushing. Or we go in about our business and do something different, and that's the way of that.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. Eventually, you will recognize such desires as aspects of your native impulse. And again, attraction. Yeah, man, attraction is beautiful. Let it flow. All right, let it flow. You, if you are a man with a masculine sexual essence, you will always feel sexual polarity with someone who emanates. You know what? Also, when it's talking about a woman in their purest essence, I find that to be 100% true because it was in the passage before this. But I find it true because there's been some women that may not have been on the attractive scale to a lot of men, but like their personality
Hmm.
really shines through. I don't know
Yep.
why I had to share that, but
I feel that. I feel
okay.
that. Like like I don't like what Candace Owens say, but the way she comes off and she's so blunt about it, that's almost an attractive thing to me. Like, it keeps my attention because of the things that she say. I don't agree with everything that she says, but the way she's so stern and so knowledgeable about whatever she's saying, whatever bullshit she's pulled out her ass. You know what I'm saying? It's attractive to me because she's confident in what she's talking about.
Did you say Candace Owens?
I did.
That's not a good one. Candace Owens isn't a bad looking girl though.
No, but I'm not looking at the looks. I'm looking at her demeanor and the way that
Okay.
she's presenting herself.
See,
That's
I'm
what I'm
saying,
saying.
look, I'm not saying this girl is ugly by any stretch. I'm not. So if you run across this somehow, I'm not saying you're ugly. All right. I'm just, and she's got such a crazy I'm debating on if I want to let this information out. Hold on, I'm processing.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha.
I'm processing if I want to let this information out. It's a comedian. Back in the day that I thought was really that her personality kind of was like okay, and I don't really go for the Vikings from Mount Caucasus, but Chelsea Handler, man, Chelsea Handler was one of those girls that I was like, okay, I dig um, her energy. That was like, this is not normal for me because this is not usually what I go for. But she was funny. She had a good personality. She wasn't afraid to get on herself as well. You know what I'm saying? And she was just free to the point where it was like, man, I kind of dig that one.
Said Chelsea. Who was that? Is that the one that played in Heat? The hip trilogy?
No, she was a comedian. She used to have a show back in the day, the Chelsea Lately Show, I think is what it was.
I never seen it.
Um, yeah, yeah. I'll pull up something after this.
Mhm.
Don't judge me. Like I said, it was personality. All right, it's all vibe. See, look, I share with you guys here. I don't maybe a little bit more than what I should be sharing, but I'm sharing it. Okay. You get the real deal, Marcus. All right. But moving on. If you are a man with a masculine sexual essence, you will always feel sexual polarity with anyone who emanates sexual energy. You may feel that this attraction many times a day, with many women enjoy it. Women are a blessing, the feminine, even in the non-human form, is a lush tropical land. A cold beer or your favorite tune could be a different uh could be the difference between uh was that juriness and eyeing in ecstasy. um our acceptance of sexual attraction, even with music and places, is the root of our capacity to experience bodily pleasure. We already talked about the baby making music as being one of those categories, so I can feel you on that one. These other places, you agree?
I do. I do. Because like I mentioned, the 60-year-old at the outset, like, TI book, I've been reading that too. At the outset of this topic of discussion, the fundamentals and the essential factors of what of
Using
what
all these big words, I'm gonna have to take them as as disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know these big words, dog.
but she coming in, she's smelling good, got a good attitude. She got a ton of packages everywhere, packages and letters, and she's positive about it. Smiling, and like that's attractive, like that's welcoming. That's welcoming anyone to say something. You know, and not just to holler, just to have that positive energy around. You want that positive energy. And now I don't know how she's like at home. I don't even know if she's married, but the way she carries herself at work, it speaks volumes. Where she's like a welcoming woman. So I definitely agree with that passage in regards to that. Once it's heartwarming. It's welcoming. I think I said that like three times in that. And what I just said, but it just draws that attention. Like, man, she would be nice to be around, and you never know what might happen in that situation. If you're around her a lot, it might turn out to a sugar mama. Never know.
All right, there it is. Yeah, I definitely I'm still a little bit tapped on how these things and places would be considered feminine. Understand that the experience of bodily pleasure portion of it. Um but yeah, uh I mean, if I had to choose between them being masculine or feminine, I guess I'll pick feminine. But yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that.
Hey, I with that being said, I use the WNBA. I'm an avid viewer of the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, it's a game on right now. You know what I'm saying? Not in here because I'm paying attention to the podcast, but it's definitely in the background. You know what I'm saying? And you have masculine women as well as feminine females, feminine women that play in the WNBA, and they don't. The feminine women are not piling on tons of makeup, getting the eyelashes and the different color weaves and stuff like that. Now, some of them are, doing the weave thing, to support their team or their team pride, but they're keeping it tactful and they're staying in their feminine versus the ones that tend to be masculine. You can point them out. You can point them out like when they running up the court, be like, "Damn, that was like a nigga right there." You know what I'm saying? Like, versus the ones that still hoop like a tomboy, but she has her feminine essence when she scores the basket. If that makes sense, So I use that as an example.
Yeah, no, I feel that, man. We all know them hoopers,
Yeah,
especially if you was a hooper back in the day. Yeah, that was pretty.
my
And it
dad
and it was
set me up when I was younger, man. I was like, because when I first started playing ball in grammar school, shout out to Stag, Amos Alonzo Stag. I started playing in eighth grade, I think, because I couldn't play because of my religious standards growing up as a Jehovah's Witness. But my dad let me get on the team. But my father at the time was a school officer at Calumet, one of the roughest schools on the south side of Chicago. Everybody that from Chicago know Calumet was one of the roughest schools. You know what I'm saying? Where it flipped from one gang to the next. That's how bad it was. Motherfuckers up there shooting, all that shit. And this was back in the early 90s. My dad set me up, and I used to go up on Saturdays and practice with the team, with the girls team, not the men, the girls team.
oh
And when
wow.
I say them chicks used to elbow the shit out of me, like nigga, man, hold on, elbow me one more time. We about, you know what I'm saying? We about to get it cracking here. You know what I'm saying? But that taught me better on basketball skills. I hate to say on ball because that sounds like a Diddy phrase. So basketball skills, to be better and watch out for that elbow because when you're watching the WNBA now, them females are coming up and they chuck it. I mean, they throwing elbows and they
Dude, I seen one clip how they was doing Angela Reese.
oh yeah. The old girl got ejected.
Yeah.
AT, yeah, she got ejected. She slammed up out her neck, like all hand on the throat. Yeah. I was watching that game. Yeah, I was like, damn. But it happened twice. That's why they ejected her. Like right
Yeah.
before that, she got slammed and it looked like she hit her elbow on the court. And Angela Reese didn't even get up until the ball came back down
Back
court,
down.
and
Yeah.
that's what she got slammed. That's why they ejected her. But AT ain't no slouch. She about 256, 6'6", 6'7", 6'8". You know what I'm saying? That's just like a whole nigga slamming her. You know what I'm saying? And AT is feminine. She's very pretty, wavy hair, but she big. She a big girl, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm getting off topic. I'm getting excited. Um
All right, we'll keep pushing this thing along. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm the
yeah. I
comic
think
relief. I'm the comic relief.
now I think you hit some good points, man. On that one. All right, so moving on to the next paragraph. Sexual attraction, however, is very different from having intercourse. All right. There is a big difference between choosing to be intimate with a woman and simply being attracted to her energy and radiance. Intimacy is a choice between people who want to commit to loving and serving one another, whereas a zing of attraction is a choice, excuse me, a choiceless natural flow. I'm sorry, choiceless, I think is what it's supposed to be, a choiceless natural flow of energy between your masculine core and feminine energy, wherever it is found. All right. When a woman is relaxed in her family at, oh, maybe that's supposed to be feminine radiance, she is like a beautiful music or a warm ocean breeze. You don't need to have intercourse with her to save her um uh inexpressible joy. I don't know if that sounds right. You don't need to have intercourse with her to I think it's savor her inner I can't say it.
Inexpress,
Uh
inexpressible.
Inexpressible.
Yeah,
I gotta slowly let it roll out. Inexpressible joy. All right. Um Sexual attraction, however, is different. So do you think it's different? Do you think it's different? Sexual attraction and intercourse. Do you think those are two different things?
I think it is. I think it is because you can't sleep with every woman. You know,
Woo!
you can try, but you can't sleep with every woman, and every woman don't want to sleep with you. Some of them have standards. You know what I'm saying? Most women have standards, and you know, and some women value their bodies. You know, versus you know. So I do think that it's a big difference with that. I think once you are able to get on a common ground and get to an agreement, start to having fun with each other, it leads to the inexpressible joy of what I'm saying, of her releasing, so to speak. The one night stands, that's all it is. That ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? You probably never see that person ever again. But when you're, building that relationship, and getting down to businesses, like it creates that ocean warm breeze of flowing, of milk, laying the milk and honey, so to speak.
Easy, easy, easy. You looking
Yeah.
like Call of Duty style, like you about to put a move on somebody. Wait a minute now. All right, so yeah, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so yeah, I definitely I agree with some of the things that you say. One of the things that you said was that women have standards. I would X out standards and probably put selfish in there. So yeah, so no, yeah, they don't want to have yes, we would want to have more than one woman. A lot of men, most men, I would probably say, would be okay with that. However, due to the way that we are structured in the United States, socially, it is not. Um, it is kind of frowned upon to do so. So we have adopted the ways of individually doing things and uh, just getting it down with one person. So yes, I think that there are two different things to start off with. Um, I think that yes, it depends on a man's options because the more options, woo, you in trouble. All right. Um, but again, yes, they say one person want to be intimate and serve each other. Sounds good. Having don't think that's really how it goes down. Think it's because it says serving. Well, it says serving one another. So I think that probably on both ends, falling
That's
apart.
that's that C word, the
Yeah, yeah,
compromising.
yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. That part right there.
Hmm.
But as far as it being a zing energy between two masculine or between your masculine core and and the feminine energy, yeah, I definitely think that we have way more zingers than we do have relations with. Um, I ain't gonna lie to you, the zingers, I would have relations with them. I definitely would. I'm not zinging any ugly bitches, you know what I'm saying? So you feel me? I can't lie. I'm zinging some ugly bitches too. But I'm just saying it depends on where I'm at in my lifestyle right now. If it's been a while, I'll zinger anybody. I don't give a shit. But if I'm happy and satisfied, then you have to be top notch. Am I speaking too much truth? I'm sorry. Wait a minute. All right, so we
I
all
feel
been
you.
there. We all
I
been
feel
there. Shit.
you.
We've
I
all
feel
been
you.
there. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say the shit. You know what I'm talking about. So yeah, it depends on where I'm at at the time. But yes, we do. It is a very difference. And yes, we are as the book is saying, we're still attracted to women. They are a cool. I like mine warm ocean breeze. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, warm ocean breeze. All right. Hey, I ain't finna put. I ain't. All right, let's keep it going. If you are like most men, a radiant woman can inspire you for hours or days. Okay. Remember the desire she arouses in you is a blessing in itself. Okay, acting on that desire and pursuing her is another matter entirely, depending on whether such an action would truly serve both of you or not. But the mere inspiration felt while upholding a radiant woman is one of nature's gifts to you, the gift of feminine blessings. I agree with this 100%, man. I've scrolled on X and I didn't seen some things on X, right? Some ladies, and these ladies look nice. And sometimes I'm like, man, you know what? I need to hit the gym. Right. So it does inspire me. It inspired me to go hit the gym to look good myself. Right. What about you, sir? Have you seen any gorgeous women or any woman that piqued your interest that inspired you to want to do some things?
Oh, definitely, definitely. Just like to like beef up my standards when I was in the military. You know, I felt I wasn't doing enough. You know, scrolling through Instagram. You know, like dang. You know,
Instagram will get you.
hey, and the thing is though, now in their defense, yeah, they're wearing the push-up shorts and stuff like that, you know, but they're actually they're actually working out. You know, I've never seen
They
any
are.
videos of them trying to, trying to set a motherfucker up, set a man up, just to go viral. I never seen anyone any video of that. And that's why I follow them. That's what attracts me to them. And then they will respond. I'm like, man, that was a dope ass workout and stuff like that. I can't remember the name. Remember it was on the black chick, a short black chick. She was pushing a fucking pickup truck. I was like,
Mm,
damn, you know what I'm saying? That's some stuff that we would do, in drills in the army. We had our pull up push drills, all that stuff. Because sometimes you might have to help push that LMTV out the ditch. You know what I'm saying? You might have to help, get back in the fight because you're trapped, you're stuck. You know what I'm saying? You need that LMTV for cover. You know what I'm saying? You can't get behind it if you're in a ditch, if the truck is in a ditch and you're on the hill at the top of the fucking LMTV, you get your head shot off. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to need to maneuver it. That was my inspiration. Like, hey, y'all, let's try this in PT. Motherfuckers were like, where the fuck do you get this from? Yeah. No. Now, we wasn't pushing LMTVs. We were pushing Humvees, flipping the Humvee tires or LMTV tires, stuff like that, hitting LMTV tires with hammers. Like, we was doing stuff like that just to build up our endurance, and I think it helped improve the PT score over a period of time. Not overnight, but over a period of time. So I think it did help and help to inspire others. Like, man, let me incorporate this into my future PT routine. You know what I'm saying? So now I ain't pushing no LMTVs now. You know what I'm saying? I barely want to push a lawnmower, but you know what I'm saying, bro? I was out there 2.5 hours a day out there, area beautification. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Damn, tired. But that was inspiring in me though, definitely.
Well, damn it. We ain't gonna say your name, but whoever you are, just know that them cheeks served America good. Okay.
Yeah,
God bless
yes,
them cheeks.
definitely,
God
definitely.
damn.
I
All
can't
right. Yeah,
remember.
he ain't built a
I ain't been on
whole workout regimen off them cheeks.
man. Hey, I haven't even been on Instagram. I just started going back on Instagram recently, and
Yeah.
I haven't seen I haven't seen her post anything, but it's a few. It's not just her. You know what I'm saying? It's some of the mountains of Caucasus too. The Caucasian persuasion, yes. And fine. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna hold you. My page is public, so everybody can see who I like. You know what I'm saying?
Mm, mm,
You might need to get like her.
mm.
If you're scrolling on my stuff, asking why is this, you might need to do what she's doing. Maybe I might be more attracted to you. But anyway, next paragraph.
Let the church say amen. All right, last paragraph indeed. Let's go ahead and get right on this thing. The next time you come up on a woman who sends a thrill through your body, relax into the thrill, man. Okay, relax into it. Let her waves of feminine energy move through your body like a deep massage. Breathe fully without resisting the joy of her sighting citing efforts. I don't know if I said that right. Her citing efforts you. I might have misspelled that. Breathe the joy all through your body down to your toes. Don't stare at her. Don't even interact with her. But when you see her and you experience your attraction fully, allow the energy of attraction to move freely through your body. Okay. Learn to magnify and sustain your desire so your whole body and breath open and deepened by the force as you behold her. Receive her vision as a blessing. All right. So when you let me see. So yeah, just come on, man. Just don't be like can't get right on life and you over there, right? Relax, man. Sit down in it. All right. It's okay to have this attraction. You know what I mean? It's okay. Just settle into it, man. Y'all stop being so thirsty out there. What do you guys say about that, Dizzeris?
Hey, I definitely agree with that. Just be yourself. That's the thing. Like, um, and most women, I don't even have to date them. They was like, "Damn, you the realest motherfucker realest dude that I ever talked to. You ask me a question, I'm gonna give you an honest answer." You know what I'm saying? Like, um, and just be 100. Just keep it 1,000 with a person. That's the main thing. Like, like if they ask you a question, just be honest, or what you think about this or whatever. Answer the question, and get straight to the point. Let it go. That's one of the things that I learned, and in my elder age, like I'm getting up there. Um, is to Lig it. And the first time I heard of Lig it was on All About the Benjamins with Ice Cube, with him and I almost said Day. Him and Mike Epps was getting into it, and he was like, "Lig, let it go." And I was like, "Damn, that makes sense." Some things you just can't hold on to because you'll go crazy, trying to figure out, like or holding on to it, like what did they mean by this? What did they mean by that? You just answer the question or answer the statement, whatever they say. Hit your rebuttal and go ahead. If it's about to get action, you know what I'm saying. If it's about to be action, let's get some action in. You know what I'm saying? But if it ain't, why you still talking about it? That's how I look at it. And that's that aggressive passiveness come out. For me. So back to this passage though, I definitely agree. With that. Don't get overexcited, but just because like me personally, I use me for example. I work with nothing but women. It's one other male that works in the sorting area of the post office. It's all women. All different types, shades, colors, physiques. But the thing is, I know how to talk to all of them. I don't talk to her like I talk to her. You know, and there's nothing biased about it. It's just certain things that I can probably discuss with this one over here that I can't discuss with that one. Some people get in their feelings, other people are open. You know, might still get in their feelings. You have to watch what you say, but still, you know, and that's how I roll with it. Just to stay 100.
Yeah, nah, I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, man. Yeah, just let it engulf you, but don't lose control. All right, fellas out there, just don't lose control. All right. Well, that would do it for the show today, man. Thank you, Diz Riz ENT. Thank you so much for coming through, man. Definitely do appreciate you being here. Thank you for everybody in the comment section as well. Which was I think was a yeah. Thank you for coming through. I definitely do appreciate it. Um, yeah. What you got anything for us before we get up out of here, good sir?
Man, everybody enjoy your week. It's about to be a busy one here at the post office. Like I'm the last man standing in that motherfucker. So you're rough one.
They got the right man. You know what I'm saying? They got the right man in there.
No, they don't. I'm retired. No, they don't.
Hey man, I hear that. I hear that. Hey, well, yeah, I bet. They hiring. Go get a job, y'all. But yeah, man. Thank you again for coming through. Thank you for everybody who came through and chopped it up with us. I really do appreciate it, man. Let me know if y'all find anything helpful about any of the stuff that we are talking about. Feel free to leave a comment. Let us know what you think. I guess that's it, man. Until next time, I guess we'll see y'all. Oh, what's the next? I don't know who's all going to be on the next show, so I might just do one more one because the chapter's kind of long. But it's choose a woman who is your complementary opposite. Choose a woman who is your complementary opposite. I wonder what that's going to be about. So we're going to talk about that and get into it. All right. Until next time, man. Y'all take it easy, man. See you later. Yes, sir.